Things are getting very interesting. Lawyer Donald B. Kipkorir has delivered a very bad news to Ruto. A news I want us to have a look at here, for it's going to inform the basis of our analysis. Before we have a look at it, let me say this as usual. In Kenyan politics, enemies can work together and friends can part ways. So in a nutshell, in Kenya, we don't have permanent friends or permanent enemies in politics, but just permanent interests. If the interests of two political enemies converge, they can easily work together. If the interests of two political friends diverge, they will part ways. So we just have permanent interests in Kenyan politics, but not permanent friends or enemies. Having said that, if you look at what is currently happening between William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua, that in itself shows don't take politics personal. Upon William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua coming to power, Rigathi took politics personal. In fact, he went about attacking, abusing everybody. And if you look on how he was talking, the tone, Rigathi was very personal with his political critics and those who are critical of William Ruto's government. We remember Rigathi attacking Uhuru Kenyatta. Immediately they were sworn in on the podium. He started attacking Uhuru Kenyatta. Rigathi warned Raila Odinga that he was going to deal with him with finality. That was Rigathi. Very personal. We remember the raid at Uhuru Kenyatta's northern farm. Fingers are being pointed towards Rigathi Gachagua. So in just under 2 years, Rigathi's true characters have come out. He took politics personal. In Kenya, don't take politics personal. Yes, if you take politics personal, you'll end up regretting. Let's have a look at the post shared out by Lawyer Donald B. Kipkorir. Donald B. Kipkorir, in allowing the impeachment proceedings against his deputy Rigathi Gachagua, President William Ruto made a political blunder. Kikuyu nation will unite behind Gachagua out of sympathy. When ODM leaves the broad-based government, which they will, Kenya Kwanza supporting MPs in parliament will be minority. ODM will be the majority party in parliament and will hold the president to ransom for the remaining term as Mount Kenya MPs seek to repair their own rupture with their voters. President should hang his advisors. Lawyer Donald B. Kipkorir is entitled to his opinion. He might be right or he might be wrong, but he's entitled to his opinion. He's saying ODM party will walk away from the broad-based government. And the lawyer is also saying William Ruto made a blunder by impeaching Rigathi Gachagua. I want us to dig deep into this to understand what's happening here and why William Ruto might have decided to impeach Rigathi Gachagua. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's proceed. I started by saying politics in Kenya is all about interests. If Rigathi Gachagua stays as the deputy president, William Ruto will not achieve his political interests today and in the future. Today, William Ruto wants to make sure he consolidates power without Rigathi Gachagua. That's Ruto's interest today. He does not want Rigathi Gachagua to be part and parcel of his team. So he's trying to consolidate power without Rigathi Gachagua. He can consolidate it with other leaders, but not Rigathi Gachagua. And in the future interest of Ruto, politically, Ruto does not want Rigathi Gachagua to succeed him as the president. Maybe William Ruto has got his own preferred candidates, but not Rigathi Gachagua. So Ruto is just trying to execute a well laid out strategy. He doesn't want Rigathi to succeed him. That's why he is impeaching Rigathi Gachagua. So as far as William Ruto's political interests are concerned, he's just executing his elaborate plan of making sure he kicks out Rigathi Gachagua in good time before Rigathi matures or becomes strong politically. And on that front, William Ruto has gotten it very right. If he could have waited, maybe after till 2027, he could have not been able to stop Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi could have been very strong to be stopped by Ruto. And we saw that between Uhuru and William Ruto. Uhuru was too patient to a point William Ruto became too strong. Ruto did embarrass him by defeating his candidate Raila Odinga. So Ruto looked ahead. He knew that if he does not impeach Rigathi now, Rigathi will be too strong to be stopped. So on this, William Ruto has come out as a master strategist politically. In terms of political strategy, William Ruto is among the best in the country. His only problem is delivery, service to the people. On that front, Ruto fails miserably. He is very bad when it comes to service delivery to the people. But in terms of political strategy, Ruto is among the best. And when you see he's impeaching Rigathi now, he has already laid out a strategy. And that strategy will succeed. He will manage in killing Rigathi politically. If Rigathi is impeached today, don't be cheated by anybody. Rigathi will die politically. And even that mountain Rigathi is talking about, there will be anger for maybe some few months, but after a few months, the mountain will start aligning themselves to the new deputy president. And before long, Rigathi will have been forgotten. And even to make matters worse, in the event Rigathi is impeached, he will not be eligible to contest for any seat. And with this track record, he has been mentioned in several corruption allegations. William Ruto can also decide to go for him. So he'll be given an option either to keep quiet or to face the music. So Ruto will succeed in killing Rigathi politically if he succeeds in impeaching Rigathi Gachagua. I don't see that as a blunder. Ruto is just trying to execute his plan. He doesn't want Rigathi. And to avoid being embarrassed by Rigathi, he has to remove Rigathi before he matures up politically. As things are right now, don't be lied to. Rigathi has not yet matured politically on that Mount Kenya. We are still hearing of Mount Kenya East and Mount Kenya West. And now to ODM walking out of the broad-based government, I don't think William Ruto is all that stupid that he could go for Rigathi without knowing that there is a possibility of ODM walking out. To ODM walking out, I don't see that happening. If Ruto impeaches Rigathi, he'll make sure he plays the ball very well with the ODM party. I'm not seeing any walkout here. Ruto has already planned on how he will deal with ODM. There will be no walkout. So Donald B. Kipkorir, as much as he's entitled to his own opinion, I think he has gotten it completely wrong. The impeachment against Rigathi Gachagua is a well laid out strategy by Ruto of making sure he kills Rigathi politically. And Ruto will succeed if he succeeds in impeaching Rigathi Gachagua. For the ODM walkout, that's not likely. Ruto will just fulfill ODM party's interests, so they will just stay together. Yes. Let me stop it there. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. If you are watching us outside Kenya for the first time, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give the video a like. As much as Donald B. Kipkorir is trying to deliver a bad news to Ruto, he might be wrong. Ruto might have known all these things and he put plans to counter all of them. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.